make me a boyfriend, make me a leave. Yes, I got tricks on that word about that. They know they could get wet, and I swear they
I hope everybody having a safe weekend. As y'all see, I'm working through the weekend, like I always say, through the weekend on holidays, man. You know what I mean? Today, we're giving casting calls, you know what I mean, until about 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? We already expecting a lot of people today. We already have been, put, you know what I mean, marketing the casting calls on Backstage. That's backstage.com. You know what I mean? We got people coming in from out of state, you know what I mean, for casting calls today. Don't worry about it. We'll have casting calls probably every weekend or every other weekend. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff to offer, you know what I mean? So if you're an actor or artist, model or something like that, you know what I mean? Start looking for on Backstage or start looking on our social medias, you know what I mean, for casting call. Like I said, you know what I mean? Once again, you know what I mean? From Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, man, I'm not having a holiday. I'm working, boy. I love it. But I'm going to give you guys a little tour on what we're doing today. You know what I mean? And let you see, you know, what casting call consists of. Well, of course, y'all already know my office, man, and what I do. That's all my office look like, man. Y'all already seen this 1,000 times.
Damn, so you ain't gonna put. Oh, you gonna make nigga beg you for. Okay, boo. Easy.
Check it out.
I'm a beast, I'm a monster. You got pretty old, man, you'll be my smallest. No snakes on the plane.
So yeah, what's up, Gab? We giving casting calls today. You know what I mean? We're getting the casting call ready. We're giving headshots, you know what I mean? As you see, we got cameras around here. You know what I mean? Everything looking swell. You guys come have a seat here, man. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm finished with this, sir. We're giving casting calls. We're in here working. Can you tell them what we got here going today?
Right now, we're going to look up some events that we're going to be attending, start getting that in order, start getting our groups together, and pretty much get some girls in there and make some money.
Mm-hmm. She's in charge of the casting calls. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're going to try to do casting calls every week or every other week. You know what I mean? Items again. As you guys see, we provide a whole lot around here. People still working through the holidays and on the weekends, man. We over here working like we at the Daily Planet, man. Anything in the industry you guys need, man, come talk to me, man. You know what I mean? From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas, as executive producer, I'm gonna make it happen for you guys, man, or at least give you the right direction and make the right connection, man. You know what I mean? Make sure you go check out that Broken Cuffs, man. So like I said, today we're doing casting calls. If you guys is in the Vegas region, you know what I mean, contact me. We still got some spots open. It's a busy day, but like I said, I could squeeze a few people in. Don't worry if you're in other places. I'm going to be out in California here and there doing casting calls. You know what I mean? Like I said, from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas, man. You know what I mean? I got to get it together. We go to another office right here. You know, when you come to Untouchable Magazine, you know, you sit down for your little interview right here and stuff, man. We fully equipped over here. You know what I mean? Like I said, when you want good top quality industry work, you know what I mean, you come over here to Underworld Status Unlimited Multimedia Group, man, and I'm going to plug you. You know what I mean? I ain't going to plug you like that, but you know what I mean? We doing real business around here. Like I said, we offering casting calls today. We already got a full roster coming through. We're fully equipped over here. You guys got to come get your door, you know.
So nice. She went on the first day we met, she let me fuck all night. Do the work, baby, do the work. Tonight, baby, do the work, baby, do the work. Tonight I wanna chill, so you gotta do the work. If you want it, you gotta earn. You gotta earn. If you want me, you gotta earn.
Yeah, so, you know, that's all I do, man. You know, I eliminated the fun out of my life, you know what I mean, the excessive partying. You know what I mean? It's been 2.5 years since I was drunk alcohol. You know what I mean? And it's each day on. I'm not a hypocrite, you know what I mean? Me, myself, I was abusing everything that I was touching my hands on, man, and running my path across, man. You know what I mean? When I hustled, I abused the hustle, man. I did excessive hustling, man. You know what I mean? When I was drinking, you know what I mean? I drunk too much, you know what I mean? I was abusing alcohol, man. When it came to money, I was abusing money, man. I was out there excessively spending and doing shit ridiculous. Now, you know what I mean? I play Monopoly. I'm putting shit into shit, you know what I mean, to try to help others, you know what I mean? In order to be a philanthropist, you got to put your money in the right shit to produce money so you can help people out, man. You know what I mean? They got to help themselves, but at the same time, we could guide them, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, today is Sunday. You know what I mean? I done gave praise to God this morning. You know what I mean? I'm working out today. You know what I mean? And I'm working a full day. You know what I mean? I'm working until 3 o'clock in the morning today. You guys better believe, man, I'm at my desk making it happen. You know what I mean? Ain't no need for me to go ahead and sit around in no studio. You know what I mean? I don't harmonize, beatbox. I don't make no beat. I don't engineer. I'm not an artist, you know what I mean? But as executive producer, sitting at this desk right here, doing my paperwork and stuff, you know what I mean? That's what I make happen. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys don't got access to stuff, man. You got access to music and studios and access to beats and stuff, but you don't got access on pushing it out, man. You don't know what the qualities is, man. So you know what I mean? I got to sit right here, man, and do my job. So then that way with the artists that I work with, I can help develop them to where they need to get to. You know what I mean? On life itself, you know what I mean? Like I said, over here on this West Coast from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do stuff the right way. You You know what I mean? These artists is rushing out there and trying to put music out so they could get paid, and you know what I mean, try to make a deal, man. Just pace yourself for a minute, man. That's pace yourself, develop yourself. You know what I mean? Get you a little teaching of the business aspect, man, because as an artist, you know what I mean, you might have good talent, but if you don't got no kind of business conscience in your head, you're gonna get ramped over, man. People gonna run all over you and stuff, man. You know what I mean? So over here we providing people with the basics and stuff. You know what I mean? We developing people to go ahead and get right, to get on that platform and shit. You know what I mean? The fame and fortune is too much for some, man. You guys is asking for something you guys can't handle, man. Pressure bust a pipe, man. As soon as you guys get under that bright light and stuff, man, you guys might choke, man. You guys might look like imbeciles and stuff, man, like a monkey dancing around with on a motherfucking chain, you know what I mean, with a motherfucking playing an instrument and shit. You know what I mean? You got to get developed right, man. Don't go out there, you know what I mean, and make yourself look like an ass, man. You know what I mean? Get with your managers. You know what I mean? You go ahead and stay from being a liability. You know what I mean? Go ahead and invest into, you know what I mean, get with your machine. Like, people, I'm gonna tell people what the problem is, man. See, the problem is these artists right now, they trying to do too much, man. You need a machine, man. Don't be afraid to have a manager and people working for you, man. That's what they there for, man. A lot of these people in the entertainment world, man, they're not in the entertainment world to entertain, man. They're there to go ahead and develop you. There's a lot of scams in there. There's a lot of people that's snakes and shit, and that's incompetent. You know what I mean? They say that they could do this, but they won't do shit, man. But take your money, man, and run with it and go buy them a swimming pool or something for their house and shit, man. And then you shit out of luck. But when you go ahead and have you a machine around you, man, you got more than one, you know what I mean, odds, man. You paying attention to your music while everybody else is paying attention to, you know what I mean, the business part of it and shit. You know what I mean? I see where the problem is right now. I see why people ain't, you know what I mean, they music and they entertainment ain't moving and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here until I'm blue in the face to go ahead and, you know what I mean, keep explaining to you guys. All I'm going to do is just stay working, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm closed to the public. You know what I mean? But selectively on days like this when we have casting calls, man, that's the opening. You know what I mean? We ain't providing casting calls all the time, but when we do, you know what I mean? That's time for you to get in there, man, and get you a folder built, man. Get you a headshot, man. Come get over there, get your folder built, you know what I mean? So then that way when I'm doing my job and I need some, you know what I mean, some actors or some musicians or some models or something for a gig, for a video, you know what I mean, for a third party actor or something like that, man. You know what I mean? At least I have your folder and I know who to call and what they do, man. At least I got your resume, your EPK. You know what I mean? At least you might not be in, but at least your profile is in, man. Make these casting calls, man. Don't worry about it, man. You know what I mean? Me, myself, as executive producer, I got shit to provide, man. These folders that I'm building right now for casting calls, if you ain't in one of them folders, don't call me and ask me for a gig, man, because you should have made casting calls, man, because I'm close to the public, man. I'm giving you guys the blueprint on what to do right now, man, and where to start at, man. You know what I mean? You guys running around like loose chickens with your heads cut off and shit, man, not knowing where to go, going in circles and shit, man. So part of a development that I'm starting with right now is offering casting calls. You know what I mean? After a while, we'll have a West Coast Entertainment Council. You know what I mean? Every month, maybe twice a month, you know what I mean? We're going to have a council, you know what I mean? You guys make that council, you know what I mean? See what's the latest news. You know what I mean? Find direction, find connections. You know what I mean? Talk to somebody, man. There's going to be counsel in there. You know what I mean? There's going to be consultant there. You know what I mean? There's going to be right services there laid out like, you know what I mean? Like a job fair, man. You know what I mean? You guys can't say on the West Coast as executive producer from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas, I'm not doing my job because I'm doing it in front of you guys, letting you guys see what's happening, man. You know what I mean? So once again, today casting calls is going on. You know what I mean? We already got a gig up for this casting call, but that don't mean that we don't have other, you know what I mean, gigs up, man. I have gigs all the time, man. As executive producer, you better believe my phone line is ringing, man, for everybody, man. Everybody. You might not be an actor, but they looking for a fourth or third actor just to play, you know what I mean, the background in a movie or something, man, or in a documentary or a project or a video or something, man. You know what I mean? They might need some video vixens for a vixen or something, man. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I mean? It might be a car show, man, and they might need some model girls or, you know what I mean, the actor, you know what I mean, the artist might need, you know what I mean, content to go ahead and put with his show and shit, man. You know what I mean? I got opening acts. We got Untouchable magazine, you know what I mean, with spreads and stuff, man. You know what I mean? We got people with talk shows and stuff, man. We got radio interviews and stuff, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of work out there, man, but you people don't know where to go or what's happening and stuff. So I'm giving you guys a direction. I don't care what's going on in the industry. I don't care what's going on in the West Coast. I don't care what's going on in other regions. What I care about is my region. I'm only executive producer in the West Coast, man. You know what I mean? When I get to paying attention to other shit that hasn't got nothing to do with me, then that's when my work ain't being done. You know what I mean? You guys better believe while you guys is over there, man, you know what I mean, performing and going to these studios and, you know what I mean, working on your craft and stuff, please believe that you guys got a real executive producer on this West Coast in this office day in and day out, man. You know what I mean? If I'm not in this office, I'm in another office working, man. You know what I mean? But you better believe I got my ass over here working, man, trying to make it happen and guarantee these people that a lot of you guys are stocks and numbers, man. You know what I mean? They don't care about talent at the end, man. With the people I work with on the business aspect when it comes to these movies and this music and stuff, all they care about is what stocks and numbers can you bring in. You know what I mean? You might have some good music and good talent, but that ain't what they looking for, man. They looking at the end of the day, this is corporation and businesses, man. What stocks can you bring in? Can you get these people stocks by the talent and the person you are, man? They ain't looking for a liability. If you over there drinking syrup and hanging out all the time and huddling up with people on Instagram and shit, you know what I mean? Flexing money and doing all that excessive ass, ignorant ass shit, you know what I mean? Believe me, your stocks is down, man. They ain't gonna look at you as high stock market, man. You know what I mean? What they is gonna look at, high stock market, is a developing artist with a machine around them with good talent. You know what I mean? Good representation about themselves. So next thing you know, these endorsements can come in and shit. You know what I mean? If you can't bring in no endorsements and attract endorsements and these corporations to get behind you, then you ain't worth no stock, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, on this West Coast, you know what I mean? If your machine, because I don't deal with artists, man. You know what I mean? This is the only time that an artist will probably see me is through casting calls, man. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know what I mean? Unless I'm working with people full hands-on, you won't see me, man. You know what I mean? I don't deal with the public. I don't deal with people, man. So if you happen to work with me, just know we really getting down to work. You know what I mean? If I left the streets alone and left my hustle that never failed me, boy. All these years of my life, man, I've been hustling and hustling and hustling and making money. I walked away from that to do what I'm doing right now in this office. In this office right here, my office right here. You know what I mean? I gave it all up. So you better believe this is where I be at, man. This is my man cave. You know what I mean? Every day of the week, man. Every night, man, I'm working. That's why these people like me, man. I'm a workaholic, man. Y'all might call it slavery. I call it the passion, man. You know what I mean? I got a passion to do this shit, man. What else am I going to do, man? You know what I mean? But like I said, once again, it's real in the field. We're giving casting calls. As y'all can see, man, everything's set up, ready to go. You know what I mean? They're going to come over here, get the headshots. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man. Ain't no photo shoot, man, when it comes to casting calls, man. You can come back for that shit later on, man. This is just headshots and getting your profile, getting your weight, your height, you know what I mean, your resume, your eye color, you know what I mean, your skin color. You know what I mean? All that shit matters, man, at casting call, man, because I got to get you in the right fit. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, it's in and out process, man. Each person, each individual that come in here for casting call, you shouldn't be in here no longer than five, maybe a couple of minutes, man. You working on a Sunday, my man? You working on the holidays, I see.
All day. Don't never stop. keep that shit going, man.
Yeah,
don't
man.
Never stop.
Yeah, you see? We do what we do, man. We ain't over here lying and shit, you know what I mean? That's for sure, man. You got a lot of people that lie. In the industry and on the streets, man. They liars and shit, man. They think they gonna get paid for lying, but I don't think that's a job, man. I don't think lying pays. Lying don't pay. You know what I mean? But once again, like I said, casting calls. We in here got a full thing, you know. Untouchable magazine, you know what I mean? He's out in the LA area right now doing magazine spreads, so you guys could go ahead and get you a spread in the magazine. Like I said, we got casting calls for everything, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to be holding them every other week. I'm going to try to do it every week. Saturday and Sunday, every weekend. You know what I mean? Saturday, Sunday, you know what I mean? I just want to wish you guys, you know what I mean? You guys a happy holiday and happy 3-day weekend. Like I said, in my world, that shit don't exist. You know what I mean? I ain't down in it, but every day is my holiday. Every day is my weekend. Every day is my work day, man. I love this shit, man. How you think you're going to get by in life, man? Just not standing there looking cute. You know what I mean? So, once again, man, I just want to drop this live and let y'all see, man. You know what I mean? We on the Sunday working, man. I done worked all the way. I work every day. You know what I mean? So, welcome to the Underworld.